at this blouse, besties. I used to think designs like this were very complicated until I actually understood what was happening. I know you've been wanting to learn how to make this top with side pleats. No worries, I got you. So today I'm going to be showing you exactly how to draft this top so it looks clean and well put together, just like the picture you are seeing on your screen. Okay, so now before we start, kindly leave me a comment below, subscribe, and then share this with your sewing friends. So let's get right into it. So to start drafting our patterns, the first thing we'll need to do would be for us to trace out the front bodice block. Now mirror it for the other side as well, okay? Because the design is going to be on one side, all right? So now once you've done that, you are going to, let's modify the neckline. And the neckline looks like something like a boat neckline. So from here to here, from your neck tip here to this part, you take off 4 cm. And then from here, you also take off 4 cm like this. And then you're going to use your French curve to connect them together. So you just place it like so. So you place it like this and connect to these points, okay? And then you do the same thing for this other side, all right? Okay, so now we're just going to trim off these parts because we don't need it anymore. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is you come to, this is my center front. So you come to this part here on this side, you're going to mark from here to here, you measure about 5 cm. Just put your mark here like so, and then you measure downwards, say about 10 cm or 15 cm. It really depends on you. So you just mark from here to here 10 cm or 15 cm, and then you connect this point nicely to your hemline like so. Okay, so that it will create this slanted effect. And then you're going to connect this point to your waistline. Okay, so once you've done that, I'm going to trim off the excess paper. All right, so you're going to have something like this. Good. Now once you finish doing that, the next thing would be for us to draw our slash lines. Now you're going to measure from here, say maybe from under the arm, so just take it up maybe like 5 cm, and then you're going to draw your first slash line and just draw it nicely towards the waist, this point here. Okay, see. Okay, just like that. Okay, then you are going to measure from here downwards, say about 8 cm, and then you're going to determine where you want your, you're going to measure from here now downwards, say about 15 cm. From here to here, say about 15 cm, and then you're going to divide this part into 4 parts. So I'm just going to measure from here to here 5 cm, from here to here another 5 cm. So we have our four points here to draw our slash lines. Now you come to this point here. Then you are going to mark from here now. Please take note, from here you're going to mark 1.5 cm and then 1.5 cm again into four parts, just 4 points like that. Okay. Okay. And then you're going to connect them together. So you connect the first point like this. These are the slash lines that we're going to use to create our pleats. Okay, so you're going to have something like this. Now we are going to cut our slash lines so we can spread them out nicely. All right. So you're going to cut from here all the way down to these points, but do not cut it through. Okay, so you're just going to leave this like this, and then you are going to cut on this slash line. Okay, so you're going to have something like this, and then you cut the others as well. Okay, so now we are going to spread them out. So you get a plain sheet of paper so you can spread them out. Now please pay attention to how this is going to be spread out, because this is a little bit tricky. Okay, so to spread this first part out, you are going to measure this your little triangular piece like this. So you measure it, so whatever you get is you double the, from here to here, whatever you get, you're going to double it. So for me, I have about 20 cm. So from here to here, measure it and double it. I hope you get it. Okay, so first of all, let me stick this part here so it doesn't keep moving. So if I measure from here now, 20 cm, I got 20 cm. So 20 cm plus 20 cm, 40 cm. So I'm going to spread this out 40 cm. I hope you get it. Now let me go over it again. So measure this little triangular piece. It's very important. Measure it. Whatever you get, you're going to double it. I got 20 cm. So 20 plus 20, that's 40. So I'm going to spread from here to here now, 40 cm. Okay. Okay, so now you use your sticky tape to hold them together in place. Okay, and then for this other part, this is a lot easier to spread. You're just going to spread this out, say about 5 or 6 cm. Okay, let me use 6 cm. And spread them equally. If you are using 6 cm, make sure that they are all equal, 6 cm, so that your pleats will look equal and neat. Okay. Okay, so once you've done that, now we are going to trim off the excess paper. We're going to trim off this side so that we can easily pleat it. Okay, so I'm going to start the pleating from the bottom. So you fold on one leg of your slash lines, fold it nicely, and then place it against the other one. And then you fold on the second leg, place it against the other one, just like that. Okay, so once you've pleated this lower section, we are going to trim off the excess paper. So now we are going to now fold this other, the last line, fold it to meet the other one. So just move this one nicely, don't let it detach. And then you fold it like so, very nicely. Please pay attention. This part is a little tricky and is really very important. Okay, So you fold it like this, like so. Okay, good. Now once you finish folding it like this, now the upper part here is what we are going to trim off. So you just take your scissors, lift this up, and then you trim off this excess paper. So you can see this is the only part I actually trimmed off. Okay, good. Now you're going to take this one now, and then you place it like so. So just place it nicely. Oops. Place it nicely like so. Okay, good. Now once it's staying very well, now once you see that it matches and it's staying very well, you lift this up, and then you are going to draw a straight line. You can already stick this together. Let me stick it with the paper so it doesn't move. So you're going to draw this line here. So you use your pen and draw a line like so. Okay, good. So let me fold it again and check if it is matching very well. All right, good. So once you've done that, now you're going to open this up like this, and then you are just going to trim off this paper like so. Trim it off like this. And then you're going to trim off this other excess paper. Okay, so now you're going to have something like this. Can you see? Now let me place it like this because it's a big pattern. Let me place it like this so you can see. So if you fold it now, you're going to have something like this. Can you see? Very nice and neat. So that's a little trick to get this part very nicely. Okay, so you have your front pattern piece ready. Now the back side is really very easy. The back side is just a basic back side. Just modify the neckline, and then you're going to just add your basic sleeve. That's all. And then once you stitch, you're just going to add your little sash here so that you can tie them together in place. And really, that's it, besties. Now you can clearly see that the whole top is controlled from this point. Okay, everything is placed intentionally, and that's what makes it really look clean. You see, this is one of those techniques that you don't just use once. You can apply it to dresses, to tops, and even skirts. Yeah, so if you found this tutorial helpful, please don't just watch and go. Please like, comment below, let me know if it was easier than you thought. And subscribe if you have not already subscribed yet. And please share it with your sewing buddies. Share it with somebody who may need this tutorial. And then if you want to go deeper, I teach this properly step by step inside my online school. The link will be in the description box below, so you can go join our online school for more detailed tutorial. Thank you so much for being with me today. I'll see you again in my next class. Until then, bye-bye.